Hi everyone, welcome to this week's stable update. We had a reasonably busy week this week and we've got Maria meeting coming up at the end of this week coming up, so we'll have a lot of runners at that. So on Monday we were off to Goulburn and Rouge Loon raced. We had a wide barrier, so we elected to try him settling a bit more this race. So he usually goes forward at the start, but we decided, given the wide gate, that we'd take a sit. He got stuck on the fence and then he suffered interference in the straight as well. He ended up finishing sixth. When Sean weighed in on him, the stewards actually lodged a protest on the owner's behalf because of the interference at around the 300 metre mark. So they still hold the inquiry when they do that, but obviously with the steward's protest it's pretty likely it's going to be upheld, and it was. So he was moved up to 5th position after that happened.
Yeah, he was extremely unlucky.
He was really unlucky, and when he finally got clear running back on the rail, he finished off really strong. So he's going to go for a highway handicap next start at Rosehill on the 26th.
Then next day on Tuesday, we had jump outs here at home. We had 3 horses go around the jump outs. We had Rhythm Boat. He was super impressive. He really broke the clock in his last 600 metres. It was, really impressive. And he'll race this Sunday at Maria. Real Salty, she went really good. Surprisingly, for her first jump out, she was having a nice easy one, but she won her heat and she hit the line really strongly. And Champ Refined also had her jump out. She probably didn't really appreciate the really firm surface, but she didn't get beat far. She was beaten just under a length, I think. But she'll have a trial at Nowra, and on Real Salty, she's going to have a barrier trial this Sunday after the last at Maria.
On Saturday, we travelled up to Kembla Grange with Harley Street. Harley Street's been a long-standing problem child with barrier issues. We had him going good. We'd got him successfully barrier trialled and he'd raced successfully at Maria. When we went up to Kembla, he reared in the gates and he came back down, and then just as the gates opened, he reared again and he got his leg over and got stuck in there as the rest of the horses left the barriers. Thankfully, Sean wasn't injured and the horse also wasn't injured. The stewards have instructed us to trial him again before he's allowed to race again. But I think that's going to be it for Harley Street at our stable. His owners have been really patient with him, and we've really tried everything we can to fix him, and he was going well, but it's started again now. So I'd say that he'll be going up for sale this week on the Inglis auction.
Yeah, he gives me an anxiety attack every time I'm waiting for the start to happen. It's very
stressful. Difficult racing barrier rogues because it can always happen with a barrier rogue.
Yeah. So today we've got races at Goulburn. We've just got the one runner. Greaves goes around, so we scratched him out of Saturday's race at Kembla to run today. Bit of rain around, so the soft surface, he gets through that. He's won on a soft and he's placed on a heavy, so not too concerned about that. Drops a little bit in weight as well. Senior rider back on today, Billy Owen, who's only riding him twice for a win and a placing. Tricky gate. We probably won't go forward. We'll probably just have to take a sit and then finish it off and just hopefully see Gary finish it off and run the top 4. Off his work this week, he's been feeling really well. He actually dropped Jade on the way to the track the other day to do his gallop, so he's feeling good and looks good, and we expect a much improved performance from him today. We've also got 2 horses nominated for Randwick on Saturday. We've got Manzoni. He's in the class 2 1100 metre highway. We'll just see how his gallop goes on Tuesday if we're going to run him on Saturday. He's since Forbes, he's been really good. He's been moving really well. Nothing to worry about, so it just depends on this gallop. But if not, we're not fully happy with him with the gallop. There's a race for him at Rosehill, the following week at another highway, which is a class 2. And the same for Kattegat. He'll be nominated for this Saturday at Randwick as well. But we'll just see how the gallop goes on Tuesday. Really like a bit of rain around for him. He's been racing all these firm surfaces, and his best racing is on a soft surface. So he's been going really well on a hard surface, but it'd be great to get him back on the wet track.
And then on Sunday, we have a meeting here at Maria. We're looking at having 6 runners, and Real Salty will trial after the last as well. So it will be Jahira's last race for our stable. She's going to race in the 2,000 metre race and then she'll be retired. And the plan is that Millie, who rides track work for us, she's going to take Jahira and do show jumping with her. So it'll be Jahira's final race on Sunday. We've also got 2 in the Cup on Sunday, which will be Napoleon Solo and California August.
Pedro won this race last year as well.
Yeah, so Napoleon Solo won the race last year. We've got Constantinu, she's stepping up to 1,200 metres. And Santorini Sun is also stepping up in distance after her really good run at Forbes. Hopefully she can get a better gate this time. And Rhythm Boat is racing, and I'd say he'll be the pick of the bunch. He's really been working good heading into his first start for this prep.
Yeah, he was pretty awesome the other day, and all his work's been great. And I'd say he'd be pretty popular with the staff's best bets when we do that at the end of this week. But got some good runners. Pedro's going really well. He was unlucky in the Forbes Cup, and hopefully he can go back to back in the South Coast Cup this year.
That's it for this week. See you next week.
Thanks, guys.